Hello everyone, in today's tutorial I will show you how to export data to Excel file in Spring Boot by using Apache POI. So let's see what is Apache POI. Apache POI is the Java API for Microsoft Document. So I will use this API to work with the Excel file. And next I will show you the result that we are going to build today. So let's open the Excel file. Here we will create the table and export the data here from Spring Boot. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's go back to Spring Initializer, and then I will create a simple Spring Boot project using Java, and the project name I will call it Spring Boot Excel, and I use Java 21 and add Spring Web dependency, web and Bloomberg. Okay, let's generate the project. Click open. Okay, now click the build.gradle here, and now the new project has been created, and we will add another dependency to this project from Apache POI. So let's open build.gradle file and go to the browser, go to Maven repository, and I will put this link in the description. Choose the latest version and copy dependency. Okay, back to our project, paste here, resolve the dependency. So now let's create a new model. Let's see the Excel file. So I will create a user model that has 4 fields: ID, name, email, and role. So go to source and Java, I create a new package for model. Let's create a user model, Java class, user, okay, net, data, net, all constructor. So we will add property, private, long, maybe, private, string, name, private, string, email, private, string, role. Now we already create the model. Let's continue to create service. So click on package, service, new Java class, user service, and annotation service. In this user service, you can get the data from the database, but in this example, I will just create a list of data here. So let's create a function, public list, user, find all user, import user and list, and return list.off. I have prepared some data, so let's copy it here. Okay. Paste here. Now we already marked some data. So next step, let's create a Excel service. Java export service and noted service and require auth constructor. In this service, I will create a function to export the user data to Excel. So let's create a new function, public void export user data. And in Excel, we will create a workbook and sheet. So let's create a workbook. Var workbook equal new XSSF workbook and sheet var sheet equal workbook dot create sheet user. Okay, next we will create the header. So let's type here header var header equal sheet dot create row. So let's put 0. And next I will create the array of column name. So let's type var column equal new string array. And first column ID name and row. Next step, I need to create the cell based on the column length. So let's create the cell and put the column name value into the cell. So create a for loop for integer I equal 0 and less than column dot length and plus plus. So var cell equal header dot create cell at index I and cell dot set cell value. Okay, here column I. Okay, now we create the header row. So in next we will create the body and we need the data to set to the body. So first let's get all the data var user. So I need to get the data from the service. So wait final user service okay. User service dot get all user. So we initialize the data row. Here is data row in row number equal 1. So row number data row starting from the index 1 because the header row take the index 0. Okay. Next, let's create a for loop for var user dot user. Okay, we will loop all the user. Next, create row equal sheet dot create row num plus plus. Okay. And next step, we create the ID cell. So let's create one ID cell equal row dot create cell at index 0 column 0, and we set the value to the cell. ID cell dot set cell value user dot get ID. Next, we will create the name cell. Where name cell equal row dot create cell name cell at index 1, and set the value name cell dot set cell value user dot get name. Okay. Next, we create the email cell. Email cell equal row dot create cell the column 2. Okay. And email cell dot set cell value user dot get email. Last one, we create row cell equal row dot create cell at column index 3, and row cell dot set cell value user dot get row. Now we complete prepare the Excel data. So next step, we just need to respond to the user. So let's continue. We need to set response header. Set response header. So in order to set the response header, we need a param from the controller. So let's create function param from HTTP servlet response and response. Okay, now we can set the content type. Response dot set content type. Here the Excel content type, so it's a bit long. I need to copy it, okay, from my notepad. So let's paste here, and we need another header to tell the browser that this is the attachment and the file name. So I set another header, response dot set header t content disposition and value attachment. Name user dot Excel extension. Okay. Next, we need to write the output stream. So let's type workbook. Okay, workbook dot write response dot get output stream, and workbook dot close. Okay, and it is the error. We need to handle the exception. So we will add right and touch. Okay. Message and enable to export user data. Okay, now we complete the export function. Next step, we create the controller. So let's go to create a new package. Controller. Okay. And new file. Export controller. Then we annotate with REST controller and request mapping /API/export and add require or constructor. Next, we need to inject export service. So private final export service. So I will create an API public void export to Excel and need a HTTP servlet response. Okay, response. Next, we will call export service dot export user data by passing the servlet response. Okay, and get mapping user. So now we complete create the controller. So let's execute the application to Spring and run the application. Now the application start successfully. So let's see. Okay, the application start at port 8080. So let's go to the browser and type localhost port 8080/API/export/user. Okay. So since it is the attachment, so the browser will go to download directly. So I will click on save. Okay, let's open the Excel file. Let's open the user data. And this is the user data that we export at the moment, but it haven't complete yet. We need to highlight the header and create the table. So next, let's continue our code. Close this and open IntelliJ. Okay, let's go to export service. And next, we need show helper function to set the border and the background of the header. So let's get show function. Private void set border, and we need the cell style and style dot set border top border style C. Okay. Style dot set border right the style.sin. Okay, style.set border bottom for the style.sin, and style.set border left for the style.sin. And next we need to create the header style. Private cell style and function name create header style, and we need a workbook here. Okay, so var style equal workbook dot create cell style. Next we want to change the font color to white since we use the dark blue header background. So let's set the font color. Font var font equal workbook dot create font. Font dot set all true. Font dot set color index color dot white dot white. Okay, dot get index. Style dot set font. Next we will set the background. Style dot set fill foreground color. Index color dot dark blue dot get index, and style dot set fill pattern type dot solid foreground. Next we set the border. Set border from our previous helper function and pass the style. Okay, and we return the style. Okay, next step we will create a border of the body as well. So private cell style create body style, and we need a workbook as well. Workbook. Okay, now type var style equal workbook dot create cell style. Okay, and we want some alignment as well. Alignment style dot set alignment. So we write horizontal alignment left, and style dot set vertical alignment dot center, and then we set the border. Set border style. Okay, return style. Now we complete the helper function. Let's use this function in our export function. So let's create the variable style var header style equal create header style pass the workbook. Okay, and var body style pass create body style workbook. And now we will use this style in the header. So we need the cell dot set style, cell style. Okay, header style, and in body as well. So we need to set id cell dot set style, cell style, body style. Next one, name cell dot set cell style or body style. Next one, email cell dot set cell style or body style. Last one, role cell dot set cell style, body style. Now let's run this example. Okay, let's go to browser and type localhost /api/export/user. Okay, let's save and open. Okay, now we complete the user table by adding some style. But in this table, we need another improvement to adjust this email column to show the full value. So next, let's improve this in our code. Okay, let's close this and open our IntelliJ. We need to auto resize the cell before we export. So let's write for in I 0 I less than column dot length and I plus plus. Seed dot auto resize column I. Okay. Now let's rerun this program. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the browser. Localhost and export user. Okay. And this file user data. Now the email column has been resized. So that's all for our tutorial. So if you think this video is helpful, please give a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, please leave in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.